Hi, my name is Dalia and welcome to my vlog. Before we start, with the disclaimer. So from the title of video, you probably already might guess what we're gonna talk about. So before to get to the story, I will a little bit share the things, the situation and the atmosphere, the place where all those things was happening. For my previous video, you probably might already know my first job in England was in a fabric of vegetables. So I was preparing the things, I was putting the labels, I was packing, I was checking the weight, I was cutting, all those kind of specific things I was doing. And I was working in a night shift and a day shift. I met a lot of people from completely different Europe countries. I heard a lot of languages and all that stuff. The agency which was providing for us the job was also providing the accommodation where to live. And all those dorms, I may say like that, was in kind of like a camp place. Yeah, it was like a camp. It was many dorms, and obviously it was a little bit reminding me like you know those dorms in if you ever watch those USA movies about the dorms, about university life. So it was kind of like that. Then I first time came there, I was very excited because I saw those kind of things just from movies. I never lived in this kind of dorms. And in my country, when you are a student, the dorms looked a little bit not the same way. It was really amazing experience for me. Those dorms was like separated a little bit. Was like for man part of it, was for ladies, and was another building where was more family orientated. Next to those dorms, as I remember, was a little shop. The owner was a British English man, right? And sometimes when I had the time, I was talking to him, asking things about royalty, family. He knew a lot of things, and I learned a lot of things from that as well. Even about that little city where I was living. I'm not gonna say the names, and I'm not gonna say even the place itself, because as I said before in the previous many videos, it's not very important the thing. Important the what happened. Also, in that kind of like a camp thing, it was a bar. It was like a bar, club, kind of mixed thing. So every day people after job, in specific days, was coming and having fun, was dancing, was listening music, having drinks, communicating with other people, maybe with the people who you was working there. And also was very good stress relief thing after a very hard job. Well, as I said before, I met a lot of people, right? And also every time before the shift, I liked it to sit on a bench, enjoy the nice view of the sunset sometimes, and there was a lot of trees as well. Oh yeah, I remember, it was even a garden man who was taking care of them and was cutting the grass as well. Kind of really nice environment, was quite nice and very relaxing. After work, when you was coming to that camp and you surrounded by the nature, the birds, it was really actually relaxing. And as I said before, the pub also in the evening, it's kind of nice environment. In any case, all people when was coming there, they had a goal. The goal was to earn money, or temporarily kind of like a station, like a start, and you coming there, you earning money and you saving them, and maybe you leaving some in a bigger city, or grabbing another chance, or meeting another people and then moving. Or maybe some people was even earning money, saving money, and coming back to their country. Everyone has their own purpose and reason why they was coming there. However, there was also young people coming, and as I said before, was coming with the parents as well. There was some kind of situations. Personally, me, I don't have kids. I'm not quite sure how you need to discipline your child. What's the best way? So I'm not even a teacher as well, so I cannot say things, this is right, this is bad. However, my personal opinion, I believe some things not was really correct way to do. What I'm talking about, right? As I remember, there was coming new people, and as I said before, I was sitting in a bench and I saw the van coming, and from there was coming a lot of people. From language, I could guess that they was from Hungary. And there was a young lady, maybe about 30, a little bit more than 30, close to 40, something like that. And there's another lady next to her, was about 20, little bit something, right? So I thought maybe it's the sisters, and I was like, oh wow, that's so nice. We together coming to earn money, and oh, that's great. And there was a lot of another man as well. It was passing me. I heard that some of them was speaking a little bit English, so I was looking, oh wow, we're gonna speak new people. That's nice, right? So apparently, those two girls was working in a night shift, and they was working the same shift like me. Later, I get the chance to have a conversation with those two ladies, and apparently they're related, but not the way how I thought. It was the mother and the daughter. In the evenings after the shifts, or sometimes when they had a day off, we was going obviously to the bar to have fun, to have dance, to talk, to drink, all that stuff. And obviously the girl was quite good looking, and she was going to the pub to dance, and she was communicating with other girls and obviously with men, and one boy obviously started liking her, and I was there, so I saw all the things was how their relationship start, what's the beginning of the relationship. However, the mother was always around. As I know, we was even living in the same room, which is nothing wrong about that. However, a girl, she was more than 20, about 22 or 23, something like that. And I remember when we had a conversation with her, she was sharing with me that she's a little bit upset because she likes this boy and the boy likes her, but they never had a chance to be together. Chance to be, you understand what I mean, right? To be alone. The problem wasn't only that she lived with my mom in the same room, but mom was a little bit overprotecting. She was always around, even when they was going to the pub. They was getting along. They both was with makeup, hair done, all that stuff. I saw that the connection is really good. However, she was always around with her, always. Even on a work field, like a fabric, they was always together. So she was overprotecting and over controlling all the things around what's going on with her. And later on, and I was talking with lady itself, mom, as much as I could, because she wasn't speaking very well English, and I understood she was kind of a little bit worried that her daughter will get in a very bad company, and some bad things happening probably, as I understood. And however, at the same camp, there was another lady. She had 3 daughters, and I remember, I believe it was from Poland. Yeah, Poland. Yeah. Also, they was living together, and I saw they also was going to the pub. Actually, they was getting ready, hair done, makeup, all that stuff. This was the difference. The lady, as I remember, she was always even encouraged the girls to get ready. I even heard when I was passing the room, I even heard sometimes like the mom was like saying that if you go to pub, you have to be pretty, you have to look really good. So she was encouraging and was involved in their life at some point. But was really care how they look, but was giving them some time together with other people to be. And I remember the age was approximately the same. So I was like a person who was looking at the things, how the moms discipline their kids and what kind of connection they have. Even though it's the same age, oh yes, I understand it's different country, different culture things. However, for me it was very interesting that the same age people would be acting a little bit different way and different things happening eventually. Obviously those girls also was really pretty and had attention from the boys, and was a lot of drama going on. I'm gonna talk in another video about that, because that stories, those dramas, they really need another video. There was another lady as well, one more lady. She had a son. As I quite remember, she was from Lithuania, the lady, and her son was just finished the school, and his goal was to get here, work, summer job, get some money, save it, and use those money to study, because he was, I remember, wanted to be a dentist. Yeah, and who study this profession, obviously you might know this profession is really not cheap. So that lady, which one had a son, she, as I remember, she was totally like not controlling her child at all. She was aware what he wants, what he's coming for, what he thinks planning to do in the future, and she was really supporting him, a little bit encouraged as well. But if he wanted to go to the pub to have some drinks, to have fun, she was never holding him back. She was, I believe, even as I saw myself, as I remember, she was even encouraging him to do things around. You have to enjoy the life. You have just one life. You have to do things, try things. And herself as well, she was showing by her own attitude, as I remember, she was showing the example, how she was enjoying the life. Also, she also had her own goal why she came to the camp. Sometimes I was getting in quite of funny situations with those even kids. I was going to that pub, having a dance, and those three Polish girls was dancing, was a little bit bumping towards me, and later on, as I understood, they was provocating me to get angry. I didn't want to get angry. I was just trying a little bit get away from them and just dance around in my space. And I saw by the face expression, this is not the thing what they wanted to get. They were seeking attention. They were seeking a fight, unfortunately. I saw other people from other countries, Hungary, Lithuania, from Poland, other girls, right? And from Latvia, Romania. There was really, how to say, the provocation of those three girls managed, right? Other girls was get angry. And then was getting angry, they wanted to talk with those girls which were provocating them. I was going after them, was going outside and talking. But the funny part was later. Those girls actually wanted attention and was seeking for attention from the boys. It's very funny chain of the things. So can you imagine? They're provocating the fight. The girls are getting angry. They want to talk to those girls coming to them to talk. Why are you acting this way? Right? And those three girls was coming to the boys and saying, you see, those Lithuanian, Hungarian, Romanian girls, they want to fight with us. We haven't done anything. We was just dancing and having fun. Those men from a country get upset and went after those girls. Was like, why you want to talk so rudely with my country girls? So The goal was managed. They got attention from everyone, from the boys. So the boys was trying like a be a savers, was going after those girls. And those girls get scared because you was provoked. You wanted to talk to the girl. Why are you acting this way? And after you is coming the boys. So those get scared and was asking help from their country boys. On the end, all this chaotic situation, imagine the boys from Hungary, Lithuania, and Latvia is kind of get into the fight with the Polish boys. Can you imagine? I can imagine because I saw the situation things around. Oh my God, it was like mind-blowing thing. And after all those kind of fights, dramatic things, few times I even saw when I was going to my room to sleep after pub, and those girls was running home, and I heard that the mom was asking them, "What did you do this time?" And I was explaining a little bit roughly. I didn't understand Polish very well. However, I could get the the point what we was talking about. In my head was like, whoa, their mom is like even supporting those things. Well, in some point, the girls get their own experience. They learn how to enjoy the life, go dance, talk to the boys, how to flirt with them. Yes, they got their experience and they learn the things. And when I was seeing those things, I always was remembering that situation with the other girl, with the mom. She was always next to her, like meter, 2 meters away, no more of that. Yeah, she gave her to, as I understood, she was pretty, taking care of herself, dressing up, all that stuff. However, she wasn't really much communicating with other girls and never get in this kind of situation like other girls. And as I said before, there was another lady who had the son, right? She wasn't controlling him at all. She knew what he wants, what he's doing. He was even sometimes texting her, "Oh, you see, I'm going to the London, and tonight I might be not coming back home." And she was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm going to the pub." And he was texting her, "Mom, don't get wasted too much, but enjoy the life." And I was like seeing those things. 3 moms disciplining their kids completely different way. These things what we do the same, but at the same time not the same. And the conclusion is different. Well, I understand. People are different. For the same thing, they're reacting different, and you actually don't know which way is better to discipline your kid. This I understand, and I know my own experience how my parents was disciplined me, and what kind of person I am and be, right? But I was so amazed, and I was a little bit having a conflict in my head. Which way is better to do? I mean, yes, there's a lot of books you can read these days. There's a lot of internet sites. There's a lot of psychologists as well. You can have a help book and all that stuff. However, you never know what's going to happen on the end, right? You don't know how it's going to be your child itself, what the decision he will make. So as I remember that girl which was living with her mom, she was even asking us help, our ladies, to little bit, how to say, talk to the mom, occupy her time, so those, a couple, they're gonna have their own time. I will never forget how we was talking to I don't proud of this thing, but I wanted to help them as well to be alone, at least to sit and speak and maybe figure out what kind of relationship they have. Maybe they shouldn't be together. So, I mean, I'm not proud that I was holding kind of mom away from the daughter, but at the same time, helping another person and also made me happy actually. I was talking to that mother, I was asking things. At the same time, she was trying to learn English, practicing with people like me. And later on, next day, when we was going to the job, night shift, I saw them both, the couple, the girl and the boy, being very, very happy. And both of them, one by another, was coming to me and saying, I'm thankful very much for you, Dalia. If not you, we might be not getting a chance to talk to each other without mom. Of course, it made me very happy that I can help someone and finally they get their things what they wanted to do. I don't know too much of details. I just know the things. They was happy. And those three girls as well, I wanted to talk to them because I was just seeing things what we was doing and how mom is supporting them, and if they get into trouble, she was always helping them and even locking the door if the boys are trying to get attention from them or seeking too much attention from them. I remember was the boys was even knocking on the door, leaving the flowers, leaving the chocolate. Some of them was even drunk, coming to them to speak about their feelings. And the mom was really protecting at some point, yeah. But at the same time, she was encouraging them to get in those drama. I mean, you see my point? It was very interesting. I was like a person who's just seeing things. But then you see that, you get a lot of questions in your head, right? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I want to know, what do you think about those situations? Maybe you saw those things, how the people discipline their kids and encouraging them to do things, supporting them, and what kind of things happen on the end. Or maybe you are the parent and you're doing things for your kid and you hoping that everything will end up well, but maybe not. But at the same time, you want to protect your kid not to get in a bad situation, and also you want your child to experience these things as well. I'm really curious, what do you think? What do you think is right to do? Probably there's no right answer, because we're all different personalities, emotions, reactions, and situations. And in the same things, we're acting different. This is how it is, right? Anyway, I hope you like the video. You probably get some questions. I hope you get some questions as well. And you can leave the comments for me. Subscribe, like, and see you around. Bye-bye.